So this is 16 Sugarbag Road, Little Mountain. It's probably one of the most exciting parcels of land that I've seen come on the market. It is a 26,700 square metre block, which is crazy. It's just over 6.6 acres. It's one of the biggest blocks this close to the beach anywhere on the eastern seaboard. It's zoned low res and limited use development, and I can provide all of the zoning and details to anyone who wants it. But you can see that this has got a big flat pad. There's 4,000 square metres of cleared building pad split over two separate areas. And you've got this amazing bushland as well that creates this privacy and seclusion in the space. So if I'm just going to pause the video right there, that triangular component at the front of that section there, if you're standing on that looking east, you are looking at the most amazing, magnificent views of the coastline in Australia, and this block is very elevated, so lots of breezes and an amazing view. So that's the main pad there, as you see, it's connected to the suburb. So that's a suburban street behind us right there. And then you've got this other massive pad as well. So 4,000 square metres split across those two pads. And this is perfect for sheds or for a second dwelling or for, a compound style infrastructure. There's just a lot of opportunity for this to become a very beautiful, private and secluded residence, but right in the middle of everything. So we'll just pan back now and have a look at the site. This section here in the corner, this is actually the low-rise section of the zoning, and if you look at the map or if you look at the picture, you'll see online that I've outlined that section. So that's low res, and then the rest is a limited use development. So there's the block there, and I'm just going to pause it. You'll see it's just a magnificent block. There's lots of opportunity, but that's really not, I think, what the key selling point is. It's really about proximity, and I'll talk to you a little bit about that now. So I'm going to pause this here. What you see in the distance is Baringa and Narimba. All that white are the rooftops of Baringa and Narimba, the two new suburbs, and Banya actually, the three new suburbs that have been built over the last, say, 3 or 4 years. But there are, what you're looking at is you're looking at the largest master plan community in the country put out by Stockland. It's 2,300 hectares. There's 20,000 homes. I think there's 50,000 people going to move in there. I think there's 3 schools already built. There's like 19 or 20 education facilities that are going to be built in that space. So it is full city infrastructure. There's retail and health. There's lots of jobs, civic spaces. You've got the train coming in. And this property sits on that doorstep. It's a fringe acreage with massive amount of upside because the growth in that area is just insane. There's like $100,000 per year growth in Caloundra West, Baringa. Those two suburbs have grown approximately by $80,000 to $100,000 for an $800,000, $900,000 property since last year. So having a block of land that's 26,000 square metres so close is amazing. And then if you look out here, you've got Pelican Waters, you can see Moreton Bay, and you've got all of the beaches. So if you look at proximity, this location is 10 minutes to all the key beaches on the southern side of the coast. So Kings Beach, Moffat Beach, Golden Beach, Bullcock Beach. If you have a look at prices that are happening in that area, and being so close to that is amazing. You've got Coles and Woolworths, Bunnings, Aldi. You've got huge shopping centres. Like you've got a lot of infrastructure very close. There's a lot of schools. There's a lot of houses, like 3,000 homes in Little Mountain, which is the suburb we're kind of looking at the fringe of right now. And if you look at prices in Pelican Waters and Golden Beach, they've just gone through the roof. So as we pan down now and have a look at this block, this is 21,000 square metres of untouched bushland. It's a wildlife corridor that's protected, and it really just locks that privacy in for the block, which is beautiful. It's really like a natural screening. The property's got amazing access, so there's a lot of access and infrastructure close by, but the block itself has this beautiful green barrier around it. So you can see it's a residential area. Those houses, just having a look at those houses, I'll just stop right now. Those houses there, okay, so bear with me, I'll just stop the video. Those houses there, as you see, they're on, 1,000 square meters, 1,500 square meters, 2,000 square meters. These are $1.5–2 million houses just on that block on those sized blocks. And you look at this block of 4,000 square meters with 26,700 square meters in total. It's just, there's a massive opportunity there, I think. What we're going to do now is we're just going to pan around and have a look at the location of this block compared to everything. So it's 7 minutes from Baringa Town Centre, which is the new ore, where the ore is going to go. It's 8 minutes to the Bruce Highway. It's 17 minutes to the Gold Coast Hospital. So you're looking at the beaches there. Some of the property in those areas in front of us here has just been insane in the growth that it's experienced. And that'll come straight back to a block this size in this kind of position. So that there is skew. So where that is on the screen, that's the Sunshine Coast University Hospital, and there's also a private hospital there. That's 17 minutes away from this location. It's 25 minutes away from Maroochydore, which is Sunshine Plaza, which is there. So just below that is Sunshine Plaza, which is the large CBD being built there as well. So there's another CBD in Maroochydore being built. And then just past that, there's the Sunshine Coast Airport. So it's about 30 minutes from the Sunshine Coast Airport. It's surrounded by high demand suburbs, Caloundra, Little Mountain. Like we're looking here at Little Mountain, Merredin Plains, 3,000 homes. You can see some of the acreages just in front of us here. Acreages, I mean, 1,500, 2,000. I mean large blocks. These are the most sought after properties on the Sunshine Coast because they've got beautiful homes, and they are 2,000, 3,000, 4,000 square meters, and this block is 26,000 square meters. And Bruce Highway is in the distance. You can see how much vacant land there is and how much development will occur over time just in this area. And then you're looking at the Sunshine Coast, you've got, a growth of around 7.8% in 2024, about 16% in 2025. So this is one of the largest blocks near the beach. And I think that for a conversation about scarcity, about what else you can find this size, this close to everything with a massive CBD project, a master plan community project being built, another CBD, 25 minutes to the north being Maroochydore, 10 minutes from the beach. This has to be one of the most exciting blocks of land that has come up that I have seen. And if this was in Brisbane, Gold Coast, Sydney, Melbourne, and I know that Sunshine Coast is not that at the moment, but if this block of land, when this area develops like that, this 26,700 square metre block of land is going to be one of the preeminent sites on the entire Sunshine Coast. And I think it's definitely worthwhile having a look if you're in the market for something like this. So we're just going to scan back now and have a look at the actual block, but you'll just see this is a magnificent block. That kind of captures it there. I'll just pause it there. So there's the block of land, 26,700 square meters, 16 Sugarbag Road. Definitely give me a call. I can send you all the information on it. Happy to chat to you about any questions that you have about what you can do, the potential for the block, or anything else. But please give us a call if you're interested, and you've got my details below. I look forward to speaking with you soon.